Tulsi Maharani Jaya Vrinda Devi Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Yasodhanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yasodhanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Nadira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Janavallabha Jai Gopi Janavallabha Girivaradari Janavallabha Girivaradari Yasodhanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yasodhanandana Yasodhanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Shila Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Jaya, Prabhupada Shila Prabhupada. ISKCON founder of Church Srila Prabhupada ki. Good morning. So today we have a appearance day, so we'll do a brief reading from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Prabhupada's Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is Adi Leela, chapter 11. We start with text 8. Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda Jai Chaitanya Jai Nityananda Jai Advaita Chandra Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Jai Shri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda Jai Advaita Chandra Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So this is text 8, Adi Leela, chapter 11. Shri Virabhadra Goshani Skanda Mahasaka Tandra Upasaka Yata Asakya Taraleka. The translation, Prabhupada. After Nityananda Prabhu, the greatest branch in Virabhadra Goswami, who also has innumerable branches and sub-branches, it is not possible to describe them all. So, sorry, I didn't clarify. Today is Virabhadra's Prabhu's Goswami appearance day. Text 9. I'll just go directly to translation. Although Virabhadra Goswami was the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he presented himself as a great devotee. And although the Supreme Godhead is transcendental to all Vedic injunctions, he strictly followed the Vedic rituals. Text 10. He is the main pillar in the hall of devotional service erected by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He knew within himself that he acted as the Supreme Lord Vishnu, but externally he was prideless. Text 11. It is by the glorious mercy of Sri Virabhadra Goswami that people all over the world now have the chance to change the names of Chaitanya and Nityananda. Text 12. I therefore take shelter of the lotus feet of Birabhadra Goswami, so that by his mercy my great desire to write Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita will be properly guided. And we'll do one more text, text 13. Two devotees of Lord Chaitanya named Sri Ramdas and Gadadhar Das always live with Sri Birabhadra Goswami. So I actually don't recently. I don't know much about Birabhadra Goswami's personality. I know that he also was instrumental to Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda's movement in spreading the glories of the holy name. I was going to ask you if is somebody here. Do you? Oh, you want me to read the purport? All right. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes in his Anubhashya, Birabhadra Goswami was the direct son of Srila Nityananda Prabhu and a disciple of Janava Devi. His real mother was Vasudha. In the Gaudiya Ganodesh Dipika 67, he is mentioned as an incarnation of Kishore Dashaya Vishnu. Therefore, Birabhadra Goswami is non different from Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In a village of the name Jamatapura in the district of Hugli, Birabhadra Goswami had a disciple named Yadunatacharya, who had two daughters. A real daughter named Srimati and a foster daughter named Narayani. Both these daughters married, and they are mentioned in the Bhakti Ratnakara 13th wave. Birabhadra Goswami had three disciples who are celebrated as his sons, Gopijana Ballabha, Ramakrishna, and Ramachandra. The youngest, Ramachandra, belonged to the Sandilya dynasty and had the surname Bhattavyala. He established his family at Kadadaha, and its members are known as the Goswamis of Kadadaha. The eldest disciple, Gopijana Ballabha, was a resident of a village known as Lata, near the Manakara railway station in the district of Burdwan. The second, Ramakrishna, lived near Maladaha in a village named Gayeshapur. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur knows that since these three disciples belonged to different gotras or dynasties and also had different surnames and lived in different places, it is not possible to accept them as real sons of Birabhadra Goswami. Ramachandra had 4 sons, of whom the eldest was Radhamadava, whose third son was named Yadavendra. Yadavendra's son was Nandakishore. His son was Nidhi Krishna. All right. Just that line. His son was Chaitanya Chanda. His son was Krishna Mohan, and this son was Jagan Mohana, and his son was Bhajanata, and his son was Shyamalala Goswami. This is the genealogical table given by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur for the descendants of Birabhadra Goswami. So, if anybody has anything to add before we go to the verse? No? All right. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, okay. So this is the, let's see if I can do it. Srimavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 47, the Song of the Bee, and text 58. Right? That one, right? 58, right? Eta param tanubrito budigo pavadvo. Govinda eva nikilatma nirudra vadapa. Vanchanti yadvavaviyo munayo vayamcha. Kim brahma janma viramananta kata rasaisya. Eta param tanubrito bhuvigo pavadvo. Govinda eva nikilatma nirudra bhava. Vanchanti yadvavaviyo munayo vayamcha. Kim Rama Janma Virananta Kata Rasasya. Eta Param Tanubrito Bhuvigo Pavadvo. Govindameva Nikilatma Nirudra Bhava. Uda. Vanchanti yadvavaviyo munayo vayamcha. Kim Brahma janma virananta kato rasahya. Govindameva nikilatma nirudra bhava. Vanchanti yadvavaviyo munayo vayamcha. Kim Rama janma virananta kata rasasya. Eta param tanubrito bhuvigo pavavo. Govinda eva nikilatma nirudra bhava. Vanchanti yadvavaviyo munayo vayamcha. Kim Brahma janma virananta kata rasasya. Eta param tanubrito bhuvigo pavavo. Govindaneva nikilatma nirudra bhava. Vanchanti yadvavaviyo munayo vayamcha. Imbrama Jamma Virananta Kata Sasya. Right? Okay. Good. Heta param tanuvrito bhuvigo pavago. Govinda eva nikilatma nirudra bhavaha. Chanti yad bhavaviyo munayo vayamcha. All right. Itaha, this woman, param, alone, tanu, their bodies, vitaha, maintained successfully, bhuvi, on the earth, gopavadva, the young cowherd women, govinde, for Lord Krishna, eva, exclusively, nikhila, of all, atmani, the soul, ruda, perfected, bhavaha, ecstatic loving attraction, vanchanti, they desired, yet, which, bhava, material existence, briyaha, those who are afraid of, munaya, sages, bhayam, we, cha, also, kim, what use, brahma, as a brahmana or as Lord Brahma, Jamasvi, with births, Ananta, of the unlimited Lord, Kata, for the topics, Rasasya, for one who has a taste. So, translation and purport by the disciple of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Uddhava sang, among all persons on earth, these cowherd women alone have actually perfected their embodied lives, for they have achieved the perfection of unalloyed love for Lord Govinda. Their pure love is hankered after by those who fear material existence, by great sages, and by ourselves as well. For one who has tasted the narrations of the infinite Lord, what is the use of taking birth as a high-class Brahmana, or even as Lord Brahma himself? Please repeat. Uddhava sang, among all persons on earth, these cowherd women alone have actually perfected their embodied lives, for they have achieved the perfection of unalloyed love for Lord Govinda. Their pure love is hankered after by those who fear material existence, by great sages, and by ourselves as well. For one who has tasted the narrations of the infinite Lord, what is the use of taking birth as a high-class Brahmana, or even as Lord Brahma himself? Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains that here the term Brahma Janma Bihi, Brahmanical births, refers to the threefold birth by first seminal parenthood, 2 sacred threaded initiation, and 3rd sacrificial initiation. This cannot compared to pure Krishna consciousness. In fact, Srila Uddhava, who spoke this verse, took birth as a pure Brahmana, but he deprecates this position in comparison to that of the exalted gopis. I'll go ahead and read Jiva Goswami's commentary on this. Desiring to understand the meaning of his words, I surrendered to excellent Uddhava, best of the devotees who understood the greatness of the gopis. As a Kshatriya, you should offer respects to the bodies of Brahmanas. Fearing such bad ideas, Uddhava establishes in 3 verses that the gopis have the most excellent bodies. First, he establishes this by the fact that they manifest the greatest prem for the Lord in 2 verses. Only these gopis, etaha, devotees of the Lord residing in Braja at this time, have the most excellent bodies on earth, which is ornamented with sadhana siddhas and nitya siddhas, having bhakti endowed with various bhavas for Krishna, who has descended as an avatar. They should not be disrespected for being women. Why? They have arising from Ruda Baba Mahababa, directed towards the MC of all forms, Akilatmani, who is thus suitable for these unconditional lovers, the highest among all beings by their very nature. They have Mahababa for Govinda, attractive to all as the Lord of Gokula, famous for unlimited form and qualities. He is indescribable, known only by direct perception. Therefore, their bodies, bright with these bhavas, are most excellent. The proof will be shown later. For this purpose, the greatness of their bhavas is explained. What to speak of their bhavas? Just news about them is desired by those desiring liberation, and those already liberated. We also, devotees who are eternally associated with him, desire this by seeing their greatness. What to speak of others, even we do not attain it, though we desire it, since we do not attain experience of a special sweetness, the basis of those bhavas. For one who has tasted the narrations of the infinite Lord, what is the use of taking birth as a high-class Brahmana? Or without that special bhava, such bodies cannot be attained even by being born as Brahmanas. What is the use of a Brahmana birth for a person who has no taste, arasasya, for topics about Krishna? Filled unlimitedly with the greatest sweetness, Ananta, Sridhar Swami also gives this as an alternative meaning. In the first meaning, Brahma Janmavihi can also mean, what is the use of being born as Brahma? So, I'll stop here. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimadeva Krishna Saswamiti Namine Namo Hansaya Prabhupada Pilate Sudhya Sudhi Vishnayan Tasya Bhaktivanide Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Krishna Vishesha Sunyavai Parasachara Om Gyanati Mirandasya Jananjara Sadakya Chakshuvimitani Yana Tasmai Siguraya Namaha Panchakarpati Vashakati Ita Sinandaya Chapatidanam Panayo Vaisnavi Namo Namaha. So, this is really exalted personalities having, I could say, association. The first thing that came to mind is how this is the quality of devotees that seek association, and association meaning trying to encourage each other to remember Krishna. So Uddhava is actually a great personality, personal associate of Lord Lord Krishna, and he's coming from Dwarka. And he's one of the few, or probably one of the two people that actually, from Dwarka, that actually can understand to a certain extent what the residents of Vrindavan, the intensity of love they have for Krishna. So here he starts singing about the gopis, and he's struck with he's in wonder how they even though Krishna is apparently not manifested personally in front of them, they're seeing Krishna in everything and every moment, and makes me think, why is it that I have such a hard time just trying to think of Krishna sometimes. And for me it comes to, the mind. I have trained the mind for so long to actually do everything else but think of Krishna. And Krishna is so kind that he actually reciprocated. Like he says in Bhagavad Gita, he reciprocates accordingly. So now I'm in the process of trying to retrain the mind and the senses, and to actually eventually, hopefully, not too long from now, come to at least somewhere close to actually be able to think of Krishna everywhere I see, in every moment, every living entity. Like yesterday we had initiation, Srila Gurudev gave initiation, and he was, in part of his talk, he was talking about, this material body as a thing, and everything's a thing. That was a nice, actually, take on it, new realization, and this, this thing about, and this, it is the gross and the subtle, and you can say a couple of things within this thing, and trying to retrain to do that. I do understand that actually one of the the greatest misfortune in this world is actually to lose a moment of not thinking of Krishna. And like Prabhupada said, always remember Krishna, never forget him. And that's the point, that it's like I have trained this mind and this body to actually engage in so many things just to be distracted from Krishna, and who knows how many births before that, and and the devotees of the Lord are so kind that they dedicate their lives actually to help others come to the realization that this is where true happiness is. And let's see. I was gonna say this. One of the things that it's actually in Jiva Goswami's that struck me about, and obviously we've been talking about that for a while, Gurudev, about the externals, even though it's a thing, like Gurudev said yesterday, it's all depending on how you use it. So here, Jiva Goswami says they should not be disrespected for being women. Why? And then he goes on saying why. So we know that the philosophies, we're not the body. This is just a vehicle, but just realizing that sometimes is very hard. Just with the body, sometimes we think we are these designations, and we identify so strong. But the nature of the verse to have the association of the devotees and try to gradually come to the point of seeing Krishna everywhere, like the gopis were doing. They were, everything they did. They looked at the Yamuna River or the flowers, the forest, and they were remember Krishna. So similarly, we can actually try to dovetail and see how Krishna is behind everything. And thinking about that he reciprocates. Actually, last night after I was reading a little bit and trying to think about that, trying to do the exercise, when I first got up, trying to actually see Krishna, how, he's, even though it's not my nature to do public speaking or even sitting in front of people, which I already know very well, and it's trying to see Krishna encouraging me to actually overcome these designations, because all this I can understand to be some impressions, like Ruda was saying yesterday, all these impressions that we had maybe sometimes from past lives, and that's one of the things that I don't understand why since I was very little shy and got very nervous in front of people, but trying to understand that it's not who I am, but just an impression that I have to override and do it with Krishna's and his devotees' help. So it's just a practical matter. But so I think we have a couple of minutes. I would like to ask for. Oh yes. Yes. Any comments? Yes. It's so. Rudrani was saying that it's hard to understand that Krishna is everywhere, right? Or realize, yeah. To realize, but yeah, to see Krishna and everything. But we understand, right? Nothing. Yeah. Basically, everything in existence emanates from Krishna. That's basically it. Yeah. Oh, one of the things I was thinking yesterday, actually, real quick, because sometimes, we have, or at least I have the nature I've seen in some other people, just a few, that we have that lack of taking responsibility. And even though we don't remember how we got here or when we made the decision to actually be separate from Krishna, the evidence is there. We are actually separated from Krishna. So, and that reminds me that that's a degree of different degrees of what do you call that? When you're self-centered. No, I forgot the word. It's it's madness partly, but it's actually a disease also. Narcissism. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So there's different degrees of narcissism, and that's something we're trying to treat, that spiritual narcissism. Because it's always, always going to, it's me, and obviously the blame is not mine. Because when you're a narcissist, you think you're the greatest, and to the degree. So, thank you very much. I think that's it. Srimati Bhagavatam.
Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Enam Kanvandam Maravindanalaya Taksham Varhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandar Akom Vikamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasa Sakalen Priya Priti Manti Vasyanti Panti Kayanti Chiram Naganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhu Jala Vigrahasya Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami
God, Padnavamanda, Param Vishtam, Atyanta to Trujagoya. Udantamunetra Yugmamrajantam Karamboja Jugmena Satanga Netram Mohashashat Kampatre Prekankakanta Jitagravam Damodaram Bhakti Badam Ididrik Swalila Bir Ananda Kunege Swagocham Nipajantam Akyapayantam Jare Sita Getsu Bhakta Jitagatam Punak Prematas Tam Shatamati Vande Varam Deva Mokshamna Mokshavadim Maha Nachanya Vinayam Rishad Apiha Idam Teva Purnata Gopala Pala Sadame Manas Yavirastam Kimanjay Idam te mukam bojam achanta nilai Vritam kundalai snigdha raktaisya gopya Mutchumbitam bimba Raktadadame Manasyaviras Tamalam Lakshalabai Namo Deva Dhammo Da Ananta Vishnu Prasida Prabhu Dukkha Jalapti Madnau Kripadriste Vasnati Dinam Bhatantu Graneshama Magyam Megid Yakshidesha Guveratmajo Madam Muchaiva Yanvaha Twayamuchitao Bhakti Bhajagrito Chao Tata Prema Bhaktim Swa Kame Prayagaja Namo Che Goloka Mesti Damodaraya. Namaste stu Domne Sporadipti Domne Dwadio Dwarayatha Vishvacha Domne. Namo Radhikaya Diya Priyaya. Namo Dantali Naya Devaya Tubhyam. Namo Misharam Sachin Anandarupam Sakunalam Manam. Yasodavyo Lukalat Davamanam Paramrishtam Ajanta Todruchakobhya. Jaya Rad Hadamodara Rad Hadamodara Radhe. Jaya Rad Hagalokanana Radhe Radhe. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe. Radhe 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 Jaya Sri Radhe. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravanikacharya also tell us that she Shimad, His Divine Grace Sabaya Charananda Bhaktivedanta Goswami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Anantakoti Vaishnav Vrinda Ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Vilas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shidwaita Gadadha Shivasati Gaur Bhaktivedanta Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Syamakunda Radhakunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Vrindavanam Ki Jai, Mathuram Ki Jai, Jagadata Swami Ki Jai, Yamunamai Ki Jai, Shrimati Lasi Devi Ki Jai, Samveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Gaur Premananda Harihanam. All glory is the assembled devotees, all glory is the assembled devotees, all glory is the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vastaya Bhutale. Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Namani Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Vacharni Namaste Anybody. Paschat Attorney. To the Supreme Controller who possesses an eternal form of blissful knowledge, whose glistening earrings swing to and fro, who manifested himself in Gokula, who stole the butter that the gopis kept hanging from the rafters of their storerooms, and who then quickly jumped up and ran in retreat in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was ultimately caught. To that Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, I offer my humble obeisances. Upon seeing his mother's whipping stick, he cried and rubbed his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes were fearful and his breathing quick, and his mother Yashoda bound his belly with ropes. He shivered in fright, and his pearl necklace shook. To this Supreme Lord Sri Damodar, who is bound by his devotees' love, I offer my humble obeisances. Those super excellent pastimes of Lord Krishna's babyhood drowned the inhabitants of Gokula in pools of ecstasy. To the devotees who were attracted only to his majestic aspect of Narayan and Vaikuntha, the Lord herein reveals, I am conquered and overwhelmed by pure loving devotion. To the Supreme Lord Damodar, my obeisances hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for liberation, nor eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon. My only prayer is that your childhood pastimes may constantly appear in my mind. O Lord, I do not even want to know your feature of Paramatma. I simply wish that your childhood pastimes may ever be enacted in my heart. O Lord, the cheeks of your blackish lotus face, which is encircled by locks of curling hair, have become reddened like bimba fruit due to Mother Yashoda's kisses. What more can I describe than this? Millions of opulences are of no use to me, but may this vision constantly remain in my mind. O unlimited Vishnu, O Master, O Lord, be pleased upon me. I am drowning in an ocean of sorrow, and am almost like a dead man. Please shower the rain of mercy upon me, uplift me, and protect me with your nectarian vision. O Lord Damodar, in your form as a baby, Mother Yashoda bound you to a grinding stone with a rope for tying cows. You then freed the sons of Kuvera, Manigriva, and Nalakuvara, who were cursed to become trees. You gave them the chance to become your devotees. Please bless me in the same way. I have no desire for liberation into your effulgence. O Lord, the entire universe was created by Lord Brahma, who was born from your abdomen